Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, A Legacy of the Void. Today, gonna be a match on Data C between ShoWTimE and Clem, two of the best players that the European region has to offer. Left side, we've got Clem, the excellent Terran player, and on the right side, we have ShoWTimE, who is the best Protoss player in the European region. He can routinely take down Cyril and Raynor, but I wanted to see how his PvT is, so I matched him up here against Clem, or selected a replay where he went against Clem here on Data C. And what are we looking at today? Well, nothing much. Nobody going for a cannon rush. No proxies happening here from Clem getting gas. Gas first here. Interesting. And then a barracks. Okay. All right. So maybe it's going to be a Marauder rush. We will have to wait and see. On the other side of things, wait, hold on. Is he going? Oh, he's NG Bay blocking. I was like, is he making a fast engineering bay? That's really weird. What is going on here? Anyway, yeah, I mean, that gas was a lot earlier than you need for a Reaper, so maybe he's just going fast factory. The probe wants to know, but he's getting chased away by an SCV, and, yeah. So, constructing the engineering bay while it's under attack, but SCV goes into scouting mode. Yeah, alright, so pretty darn fast factory here. No Reaper. Boo. Oh, wow, for a second there that looked like a Reaper, but I don't think he didn't cancel it because he's still got the Marine coming. Anyway, hit that like button if you're excited for a ShoWTimE versus Clem here today. I don't cast PvTs very often, but when I do, I like to do higher level players. All right, so an Adept coming out to ward off the Reaper that is never going to come. And proxying a Stargate, here is ShoWTimE. I ran out of Oracle names. So if you want me to read your Oracle name on the cast, let me know by posting the Oracle name in the comments. Just put Oracle name, then the name, and if you want a backstory, you can fit that in there too. But you don't need a backstory, okay? Okay, so expansion coming up inside the main base. Oh, Clem. Oh, Clem. What do we got here today? Are we going to scout this? This has got to be an Oracle. This is fast Oracle because there are timings for Terrans to recognize when an Oracle is going to show up. It's traditionally about 3:30, maybe 4 minutes or so, but this is a sub 3 minute being chrono boost. Only going to show up about 15 seconds earlier or so, but that can be all the difference in a game down here. Brr, Cyclone coming in. The Cyclone will shove away the Oracle, but maybe it's not going to be out before this Oracle shows up. This Oracle's name is going to be Lucy. We're just going to name the Oracle Lucy here. And yeah, this Cyclone is just to deal with anything that comes in. Whether it's going to be a Phoenix, a Scouting Phoenix maybe, an Oracle. Oh, the Cyclone's finishing. And there it is. Oh, that timing from Clem is sick. Oh, man. So another Oracle's on the way. And it's like, okay, if we move it in there, one of us is going to die. But maybe the other one can get a lot of damage done. Oh, this is tricky. So second base coming in from both players now. ShoWTimE's is warping in at the moment, and Clem's is already done. But where are we going to go for 3 Oracles? What's the plan here, ShoWTimE? I like it a lot. Okay, so coming in, and where? No, the Oracles come in, and the Cyclone is out. Nope, Cyclone is here. Can we kill it? The answer is no, because the Marines back it up. One of the Oracles goes down. Lucy, no! 3 SCVs die. Cyclone stays alive. The cooldown on that lock-on is so fast. So fast. ShoWTimE here maybe pressuring a little bit with a Zealot and an Adept, but decides not to move in. And yeah, nothing else being produced from this Stargate. So, all right, time to go into splash damage mode, man. Blink Stalkers, yes, very good for a hot minute in this game, but eventually you're going to want to go into Disruptors or Archons or Storm or Colossus, or why not all of the options, right? Why not do all of the things in this PvT? Because the Marines are going to be a problem if you don't have any of that stuff, and choosing one's usually okay. 3 Colossus, a good number. A couple Disruptors, usually pretty good. A few High Templar, with that Storm coming in hot and heavy, also very excellent. And sometimes we see players get all of it. We really do, just like every single potential option. Engineering bay by Clem coming in inside the main base this time because the other one died because it was blocking that Nexus, and then it's time for a +1 attack upgrades. Yeah. So this is an interesting timing here. Marines moving out. Stim timing from him. Not going to have any medevacs. Production tab says medevacs are on the way, so Will, I don't know, got out in the middle here without any medevac support. Stim is done, but like, I don't know. Yeah, you just can get kited forever, and you're not healing up, and sure, one of the Stalkers dies, and an Adept dies. Gosh, Stim Marine damage output is so insane. It's crazy insane here. And that's out. I mean, didn't even need the medevacs there. I thought for sure he'd pull back a little bit without any healing potential, but he's like, nah, it's cool. Ooh, Stasis Jaw sees it. Triggers it with one of his Marines. Clem, you're so sick. Oh, a couple Marines go down, but a Stalker gets killed as well. That's the trade. Revelation thrown down on these guys. Another Marine goes down, and at this level of StarCraft, oh, the blink is done. Oh, at this level of StarCraft, losing a Marine can make all the difference in the entire game here. So this could be pretty difficult for Clem on the whole. The Blink Stalkers, they want it. What do they want to do? They're not, I guess, Marines. They could have focused down that Cyclone if they wanted to, or maybe the Marine as well. This guy comes out of stasis and gets obliterated. Rough look, man. And we're just going to Revelation ourselves in here, and especially that Widow Mine, which he did see get burrowed, I think. He wants to kill... God, the micro on both sides. So good. He wants to kill that Cyclone, kind of, but if it pulls back too far, then you just target the Marines instead. It's just focus firing differently depending on what's happening at any second to second here. This is so difficult, but ShoWTimE's making it work. He doesn't want to blink in there, because blinking in there is just opening yourself up to 1,000,000 damage. So much output. Charge is on the way because of shells on the way. Widowmine fired on nothing because the beautiful blink out there from ShoWTimE. But yeah, charge is going to be huge. Zealots are really good at tanking damage. Ooh, is he going to blink in? He blinks in. Okay. Oh, there's these YOLO. Dude, kill that Cyclone. Got him. That bonus damage versus armor are really coming into play here. These Widow Mines are going to... Oh, he blinks it. No, and then he recalls out. And he loses like 3 of the Stalkers in the group, but everybody else makes it out to the third base. That was sick. That was really, really sick. Robotics Bay on the way here, looking fantastic. Shield battery in case a drop shows up inside the main. And yeah, just more Widow Mines, more Marauders. I like the Widow Mine implementation in here from Clem. And really, is this any different than what he plays against Zerg? Marine Marauder, Widow Mine, Medevac, right? Pretty standard stuff. Some Liberators mixed in. It's kind of nice for Terran a little bit because both TVP and TVZ can kind of just be played the same way. You got to watch out for splash damage in both. You got to deal with things like Colossus differently than you deal with Banelings or Lurkers, for example. But, you know, overall, not a huge problem. Trying to Widow Mine drop in here, but I don't think any probes have died. Yeah, no, not really connecting with anything there. Going to try to wander into this natural base. Does scout the Robotics Bay. ShoWTimE gets out of there. Beautiful done. Attack at the front. Stutter stimming in. Stutter stimming in here. The Stalkers are a problem. The charge lots have charge. This is so brutal. The charge lots are what make Clem pick up and not retreat. He's pulling back to an angle where he can come back in and get some more damage on. Only 4 probes died. This Widow Mine has exactly 1 kill. And this Marauder with 5 HP takes down a shield battery. Very proud of himself there for sure. Third base from Clem, yada, yada, yada. Third base from ShoWTimE as well. This Medevac in trouble. The Widow Mines get absolutely nothing done. And, oh, maybe retreat. Oh, okay. Doesn't retreat because he's busy microwing over here, but doesn't get anything done there either. Dude, ShoWTimE is handling this multi-pronged harass from Clem like an absolute boss. Another drop heading towards the main base. Colossus in production. No extended thermal lance on the way, which is a bit of a problem if you're ShoWTimE. He doesn't have the minerals for it. He got some gas, but he keeps spending his minerals. There we go. Extended thermal lance now getting kicked in. But he was spending on things like upgrades and pylons, which is understandable. Those are really important things. All right, here comes Clem. Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-da-bum. Bum, bum. Look what he found. Look what he found over here. That's right. Taking out a Stargate. Beautiful. All right. Ghost Academy on the way. Again, ghosts. It's EMPs, right? Instead of snipes as much against Protoss, but still, you want the ghosts. And yeah, everything here for Clem looking all fine and dandy. Extended Thermal Lance is a huge upgrade. When that thing finishes, going to be a good time for Protossville here. And trying to pick out those medevacs. Oh, these guys are just left behind. No, we're going to unload and save them is what we're going to do. Another attack sneaks into the third base. Shield battery dead. Recalls in and get out of here. There's Colossus. Just get. And they do. Ooh, they sniped one of the Colossus down, though. That was sick. This group on the right side is going to try to maybe sneak on into the natural base, at least force a cancel on a pylon here to potential fourth base. Yeah, Clem's putting that pressure on here on 3 base. He's got a fourth base coming in too. He's working on 2-2 for his Marines and Marauders. ShoWTimE's upgrades on the other side. He got +1 attack. He's working on +2 attack at this moment. Colossus have extended thermal lance. Marauder count is fairly heavy. Oh, Widowmine connection really bruised up that Stalker ball. And Clem going for that fourth base. Going to land it at the 6 o'clock. So Ghosts on the way here. Going to start seeing some EMPs. Enhanced Shockwaves got to be researched at some point in the future as well. And what do we got? Medevac just kind of hanging back here. Just hoping you forget about it, ShoWTimE. And that's when he's going to move in and try to get some stuff done. There's a cannon, though. You got to watch out. That Medevac's only about 50% health. Pretty vulnerable stuff. Going for Ye Olde Planetary Fortress at the fourth base, as is tradition. Terran players really need orbitals for that income in the first 3, but the fourth base can be what it is, and it's a planetary. Oh, Zealots holding on. Shield battery overcharge not being kicked in here, but the base is protected, kept alive. Coming up this ramp with Colossus at it. Seems like a pretty terrible idea. Gonna EMP it first, maybe? Dude, it's only 2 Colossus instead of the 3 because one of them got sniped earlier at this attack at the third base. And it looks like this attack is going to be won by ShoWTimE. Excellent work there. Shoving away the Terran, and same thing this way. Clem is not really able to get up this ramp with any level of, you know, accuracy, any level of his units surviving the assault up the ramp there. Disruptors coming in. There's that enhanced shockwave we talked about. Going for air weapon upgrades, which helps with the Vikings and helps with the Liberators, too, that are very important in this matchup at getting rid of these Colossus. Defender mode circles for Liberators are super strong, and they can make even the best Protoss be wary about moving through them. But I don't know. I feel like ShoWTimE, Hero, players like Stats and Trap have it figured out. You can't fear the stasis, man. Or not the stasis. You can't fear the Defender mode circles, man. Not going to work out for you. You just got to go. Disruptor circle, not really going to make huge connections most of the time, but as far as forcing the Terran army back a little bit, you can. Every once in a while. Shield battery overcharge, emergency situation here. Clem says, let's not attack into that, but if you want to come out of range of the shield battery, by all means, we'll murder you. 100% marching up this right side. ShoWTimE holding 1 Colossus remains. Has he lost 2 or did he split them up? He's lost 2. Oh, no. But he's defending like an absolute boss. Oh, that Disruptor hit. No, killed the Disruptor. That's such a boss move. That is such a boss move. It's so scary to do that as a Terran. To stem forward into it is Purification Nova. Kill the Disruptor before it explodes on you. Woo. Good news is Marines and Marauders are fast when they have stem. Drop it in the main base here is Clem going after what? I don't even know. I guess take down the Nexus, kill a bunch of probes. No real tech for him to wipe out here. He's just standing and fighting, man. Then the Disruptor arrives and he says, yikes. Colossus, charge lots, army value, 115 to 71. It really feels like ShoWTimE's kind of getting his butt handed to him here. Just little piece by piece by piece by piece. Clem doesn't have a huge army over here, but he's really split ShoWTimE into several fragments. And it's working out for Clem. His little fragment here is, you know, doing very well against ShoWTimE's little fragment here. Shield battery overcharge wears off here at the third base. The fourth base is up. Clem's getting a 5th base down south, and ShoWTimE needs to figure out how to put some pressure on. He can't be defending. He can't defend and defend and defend forever. It'll be a really, really bad time. Fusion Core coming in, probably just for advanced ballistics. Oh, this drop showed up and lost. Okay, well, definitely lost the medevac to this cannon. Then everybody's so injured inside that it doesn't really matter. Again, trying to push into the third base, getting rebuffed. ShoWTimE is staying alive. He's kind of zerging it here a little bit, right? Great EMP up on that high ground. Couple probes get killed, and then Clem just backs off a little bit. Waits for reinforcements to arrive. He's up at 116 to 90 total supply. Another Colossus sniped by these Vikings without any splash damage here. It's just not working. And no, ShoWTimE getting pushed. GG. There it is. Clem killed that final source of splash damage, and bam, that was it. Could stand there and fight. You don't have to worry about taking laser beams to the face anymore. Ah, really good play there from Clem. Able to take down ShoWTimE just by a lot of pressure. Lot of pressure for those last 5 minutes or so, maybe even longer. Felt like it was longer, that's for sure. So 24 probes lost, only 5 SCVs lost. No bases went down here today. But you lost 3 Colossus, 2 Disruptors, and that was it. No splash damage, just, oh, maybe if there were 5 Disruptors? Where were they? Back here? Were they all just sitting back here? They're all just kind of hanging out back here. Could have used them up this, I don't know. Is that a premature? I mean, Armory Valley is 115 to 48. So, I mean, there's not a lot left here for ShoWTimE. It's got 5 Disruptors, a Colossus, 4 Zealots, and 8 Stalkers. It's not a ton of stuff, obviously. But I don't know. Bring the Disruptors up this way. Fire. Oh, was there an army down here too, though? No, this little group. You didn't need the Disruptors to be down here. Where? I mean, there's one up here hanging out, and then he loses this Colossus, and he's like, well, and he is coming up this way. Then he stops, and he's like, that's too much. I guess that's it. He just decides that's too much Terran, even with my Disruptor ninjutsu, and taps right out. So, yeah, bit of a surprising finish there. I feel like it could have been played out a little bit longer. But, you know, end of the day, understandable decision there. So, well done, Clem. Handled the double Oracle surprise proxy very, very well. And I don't know, ShoWTimE didn't put any pressure on Clem other than that. So we had drops. We've got Widowmine drops. We've got Marine and Marauder drops here. And just ShoWTimE held off as long as he could. But 5 base to 4 base when you're facing against a Terran is not a good spot. And once again, 3 Colossus is pretty much the magic number versus Terran. And he had 3 Colossus in one place once, but there were just 2 or 1 Colossus alone every single time that Clem showed up at one of these bases. So, yeah, 1 Colossus or 2 Colossus is much less effective than 3 Colossus. But you don't need me to say that. All right. That's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Clem versus ShoWTimE. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. You can also find me at Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.